Hello everybody, what up in here? Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. And so today we're going to be taking the GT duo, well, the other GT duo, right? The GT ECAs that we got recently, the GT Goku and GT Vegeta. I'm going to be using both of these guys on the same team for both of the showcases, so that way we don't have any issues regarding their linking partners, and that way we can be able to see how they synergize together, because both of them are really good. I believe you are meant to run both of these guys together. They don't have any like instances under passives where they can reflect that. However, just by running those two together, it's going to be like a really good combination there. In addition to that, I don't see Vegeta having a lot of great linking partners alongside this Goku, same vice versa. So we're just gonna make the focus on both of these units. They're gonna be showcased together, and then we'll be able to see how well they function. Now, Goku does have a bit more leeway in terms of linking partners rather than the Vegeta, because Vegeta has like Transformer Vegeta as his linking partner. We can be able to possibly use maybe Super Saiyan 3 Mini Daima Vegeta as his linking partner as well. We got some options here and there that we can explore, but for now, we're gonna go ahead and showcase these guys individually. So it's been a little bit under a week since these guys came out, and I would like to greatly apologize for my tardiness on providing the showcases for these guys. It's, you know, I've been trying to cover a lot of content at the moment, and some of the videos, even though, you know, they're very late, unfortunately they're not popular. So I need to see if I can be able to look up some sort of a strategy if I can be able to change that. So right now we're getting some decent links alongside the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the Carnival Log. We're going to be also running these guys on this same team variant. If I'm not mistaken, they are on Earth Protecting Heroes and they are on Earth Break Fighters, and I believe Vegeta is on Successors if I'm not mistaken. So they can be ran on the Gogeta, Vegeto type of team, and you can be able to utilize that to your advantage, right? I don't see, possibly Vegeta can have some very good linking partners with the Vegeta unit, so there are some interesting aspects there. So, but at the moment in time, I'm gonna be running them on this type of team where we have the Grade 8 Power Team. It's a 220% leader skill. It's not bad. It's what they get on attack and defense. However, the HP threshold will be a lot more higher if we do run them on the Vegeto/Gogeta team, depending on whichever you want to run them with. So let's go ahead and talk about our boy Goku here. Again, we're going to make the main focus of the showcase Goku, and then on the next video, we're going to be making the focus on Vegeta. So he leads GT Heroes or Goku's family category K+3, all stats 170. That is their new leader skill. They get attack and he greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, and massively lowers defense. So right now we're getting links like Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, GT, and Fierce Battle. Do we get anything with Vegeta here? We are getting Golden Warrior. Golden Warrior is an additional, well, defense minus 10% and Ki+1, which is fine. I don't think it's necessary for us in this endeavor. It's good to have, but the enemy doesn't lose defense in here, so it's completely fine. So for basic effects, he has 250% attack and defense. He randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow. Then when he's attacking with 12 or more ki, he gets 30% attack, 20% defense, and he has a chance of performing a critical hit plus 10% per key sphere obtained. So depending on the key spheres that you're collecting, the more effects that he's able to get. So with 3 or more key spheres obtained, he's able to have attacks effective against all types. With 5 or more key spheres obtained, he's tossing out an additional super. And if you have, or per GT Heroes or Giant 8 Power category ally attacking the same turn, depending on which category has the more members. In this case scenario, we have Giant 8 Power and GT Heroes, so it doesn't matter. He gets an additional defense plus 77% and a 20% damage reduction, which is good. It's decent. We're gonna put him on the middle slot here, though, so that way he can be able to, you know, just get the extra link there. But, you know, he's not meant to be ran as a slot 1 character. However, we can be able to test out that theory and see how he looks. But, yeah. For 1 turn from the character's entry turn, he's getting an additional super, and when utilizing the active skill, he is now getting an additional attack plus 350%, which is very good, and he is able to perform a guaranteed crit temporarily. So let's go. Let's get on with it, shall we? So if I look here, he has 507k defense. Let me see the build that I have for him. Yeah, it's more focused on crit. This was way back in the day when his active skill just did not do any sort of damage. But this unit in particular was able to do a few super attacks here and there. We kind of wanted him to do damage, because if you use this guy on the punching bag events, things like that, you guys know that this guy is a nuker, sort of. So the more physical key spheres you gave for this Goku, 17.9 million, the more key spheres you gave for that Goku, the more damage he was able to do, right? And this guy does a lot of really hefty damage. So there's the additional super attack from his passive. We did get 5 or more key spheres obtained, so we are going to get that extra additional super attack. And then we also have the chance to do the hidden potential system additional super attack, which would be pretty good if we get that. Let's see. Okay, no, it's just the normal. I thought it was gonna be the additional super. So he is able to get 6 links, but this is with a very outdated unit in the Super Saiyan 2 physical GT Goku. So what are they getting? It's Golden Warrior. That is the extra link that they're getting. But again, Golden Warrior shouldn't have too much of an effect. It's just the enemies losing a bit of extra defense. In this case scenario, we can't lower the defense of the enemy, so we're not gonna be seeing that. And then of course, we're going to be getting the extra key, which in any case, like, he is going to be fine. He's going to be very effective without that extra key that he gets. We're basically giving him all the key that he needs, right? So, yeah. So yeah, there's not a... It's taken me quite a while to be able to showcase these units, man. And I apologize for that. And I feel like for that reason, you know, the later the content I provide, the less amount of support the video will get. And I'm not saying that for just, you know, reasons. It's just my brain is just fixated on the negatives. So I'm hopeful that this can work. Whatever I put out, it's just a video, okay? I'll put a video out there just because it's a video. So I'll put that. So we'll take it. But yeah, yeah, these guys are very good. Of course, they were needed for the GT Heroes mission, I believe it was. That GT Heroes up against, what was it? Was it up against Goku? Yeah. So those units came in handy when when that mission came out. So unfortunately, I had to upload that video when it actually came out, when the event came out, and I had to use the ECAs because I think that day, man, I was having a lot of like issues with like headaches and things like that, and didn't want to deal with that. So, all right, so I mean, we're gonna finish him off here, so might as well just give the spotlight to Goku here. For only the turn, if we're losing that extra additional super, and it's because of the intro buff. The intro buff as in the character's entry turn buff. So unfortunately, we don't have that extra super attack. So yeah, unfortunately, we have to depend on a bit more extra additionals. But I really don't know how to build this character now, as I'm thinking about it. Because considering these other factoids, where, you know, the damage that we need to do nowadays for these units has been sky high because of the amount of HP that these enemies have. That has to be one of the concerning factors of it. Second of all, like, now this team is starting to form up some shape, right? The giant power team. Granted, you guys are seeing Super Saiyan 4 Goku here. I don't feel at all that he is still outdated. Granted, he might take some pretty hefty damage. Let's see here. Yeah, like he is meant to be on slot 1 because he gets the extra defense, and I believe he gets some extra damage reduction on slot 1, but it is not a worthwhile effect to do. So you gotta keep an eye out for what Super Saiyan 4 Goku does. But for the giant ape power aspect for the team, I feel like that these ECAs are very much welcome, and that leads me to believe that in the future we're gonna start getting a lot more buffs for this team. They have a lot more ECAs that they can be able to focus on, such as the ECAs for the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That would be awesome if they do that, because that way now we can be able to actually have a decent team with grade 8 power. Like, we're adding some characters in here that are, you know, seemingly somewhat unconventional, but they do fit on the team. They're very good defensively, like the grade 8 Vegeta there on slot 1. We have them in there. The 7-year anniversary Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, they also got their ECA, so it's very helpful that they got that opportunity there. But also it helps for GT Heroes to become a thing. GT Heroes as a whole, unfortunately, is not that great right now. So we kind of want that little bit of an extra push for GT Heroes, right? Or Giant Ape Power. Primordially Giant Ape Power rather than anything else. So I'm also thinking that what could they do for Saiyan Day is that they could ECA some of those grade 8 units from the Bardock Squadron. I'm pretty sure what they're gonna do is that if they ECA, or when they ECA, they're gonna have the main focus of, oh, you need to have this unit on the team in order for him to get some extra buffs or for him to be really good. Same as this other unit. Oh, this other unit needs to have this extra unit on the team, otherwise they won't be good. Like forming an entire Bardock team, I feel. So I don't know what ideas they could have for Giant Ape Power to be like a really consistent team, but I really want them to have a little bit of a change in terms of who they can be able to add on the team or not. So right here, I'm in a bit of a pickle because we are getting some really good links here. And my thought process is to do this, to just test him out a bit, because he does have 20% damage reduction, he doesn't have guard, but he's able to get some really nice defenses because of the extra units that we have on the rotation. But unfortunately, we do have to be careful because he's only getting the 20% damage reduction, so this is not a slot 1 unit. However, I want to keep this rotation so that way we can continue having the linking partners together. So hopefully that we got the grade A, so there's no way that we get a super, but I'm hopeful that we don't get hit for 600k here. Okay, double digits, not bad. Again, he only has 20% damage reduction. I don't know how hard this Ribrianne hits. Of course, we do have over 500k defense here, and again, we are greatly raising our attack and defense for the turn, so if in any case she does come through with a super attack, I don't want to say we live, but I think we have a high little chance here of surviving, but she didn't super. But yeah, just getting the extra key here. I wish they could get a little bit more, because of course these guys are orb changing. They're randomly changing key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. And I kind of wish that they had the opportunity of, you know, just doing some extra effects if you collect maybe like 7 key spheres, right? They had the 3, they had the 6, why not the 7, right? They had the 3 and the 5, why not the 7, right? So they could have given us those little bit of extra options there. So let me get this. Bam. And we get the Great Ape. We push a little bit for the standby to be with a bit of extra key there, so not bad. But yeah, you know, when attacking with 12 key or more, which again, he only has the 12 key, so it's kind of, I feel like that point is kind of moot, because he's a TUR, so he's only getting the 12 key super. So I feel like when they phrase that, it doesn't make sense, because he you know, he doesn't super attack outside of the 12 key. So it's kind of dumb that they actually put that. I really don't get it, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, if you are able to obtain the 5 key, which is the only thing that he needs in order for him to get the all these effects, like the attacks of different soul types, the guaranteed additional super. I wish he could have gotten something else, right? If you were able to collect some additional keys, but that's completely fine. So now this is gonna be a very nice rotation. We're gonna have Goku next to Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and keep in mind that Super Saiyan 4 Goku is providing that extra 10% damage reduction support. So Goku really had 30% damage reduction. I did forget about that. But we are also providing, on this turn right here, we're going to be providing a lot of attack and defense. Oh, oh my god, okay. That's a big brain moves that I just did. Okay, so we got the Great Ape. You guys saw that I collected key spheres before we did the Great Ape. You were able to collect them again. So now Goku's standby is ready to go. So we'll do this. We'll get Gogeta out here. Again, I don't want to make Gogeta the star of the show. We're not getting super, which is good. Now, you guys can see, if we don't finish him off here, which I doubt, if we don't finish him off here, we're gonna get the Goku's super attack support. It's it for 2 turns? Let me make sure. I think it's for 2 turns, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, it's for 2 turns. So we're getting the attack and defense raise for 2 turns. And again, we're gonna get that extra defensive support that Goku gets, that Goku provides on his passive. So we're gonna have that 44% attack and defense, and I believe it's 70% defense from Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So this is gonna be a really nice turn for Super Saiyan GT Goku. Let me see. Yeah, it's 70% defensive support. That's really good. So we're gonna see a little bit of an increase on his defense on this turn. Okay, so Goku, we were able to super attack, which is good. That's what we wanted. We wanted Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku to super. So perfect. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Oh man, no, he locked there. Oh my god. That's fine. All right, I don't know if we live. I actually could have brought a Sensu. That was my mistake. I forgot that this fight locks. Okay, so let's play the active skill. Let's see how much damage are we able to do. I'm only gonna focus on Goku. We're not gonna do. We're not gonna show Vegeta's numbers. I mean, I can show the animations for Vegeta, but I'm not gonna like go and say, oh, let me keep an eye out for Vegeta, so that way we can see what he does, right? So let's go ahead and play the active.
食らえ俺様の新必殺技ファイナルシャインアタック
Now, if you played that back in the day, the damage that these guys were going to do was nothing. It was going to be 0, because the damage that these guys can do on that active skill before their ECA came in, unfortunate. So, alright, I'm hopeful that we don't get immediately supered here. That is some massive defense numbers there. 850k defense there. Do keep in mind that, of course, we don't have this Super Saiyan 3 Goku to support here. But we have the Super Saiyan 4 Goku support from the previous turn, so we are getting that extra defense. If only, oh man, I really hope that we don't get supered immediately. That'll be chaos. All right, so let's do this. We're still gonna get the 24 key. Let's get as much key as we can. Again, it's kind of unfortunate that these guys don't get anything else after they get like 10 key or something like that. Look at that. 2.3 million defense. That's crazy. So yeah, do keep in mind that we're gonna be attacking with 12 or more keys, so we're gonna get that extra defense there. But look at that, 2.3 million defense there. That's awesome. All right, I don't know if Vegeta's gonna be the same thing. I really don't know if we're gonna get to Vegeta. We might die here, so I'm hopeful that Topo doesn't immediately super here. Please don't. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. We tanked this a little bit. It's completely fine. Now all we need is we don't want to get hit with a super attack here on slot 1. So that way we can be able to see Goku and his attack and defensive buff here. So please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Don't super. Don't super. Don't super. Okay, I think we're good. Perfect. 26 million. Okay. That's good. Again, he's going to be getting the extra defense buff. And this is all because of key spheres obtained. So, 27 million. That's the hidden potential system additional super attack too. Alright. I like it. I like it, man. This Goku looks pretty good. He does have a KO screen. Of course, we're not going to be able to see it. We do have to possibly play through the event one more time and have our enemy very, 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 very low on HP in order for us to kill him. So I'm not going to be able to do it. So, but for now, I mean, let me know what you guys think. I feel like this unit in particular, alongside the Vegeta, they're going to look pretty good together. They're meant to be somewhat ran together so they can help each other out with the orb change. Let me actually check real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that. I needed to make sure that there was no copyright music playing. We've seen that before, where copyright music has weighed me down a little bit. Oh, well, let's play this animation, sure. Alright, we get a nice little bit of healing there, but yeah. You guys let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. I feel as though we had some good runs with Super Saiyan Goku. Not upset about his performance at all. He did really good. The problem that I have, of course, like right now you guys see the team builds that we have. So this team setup, it's a giant 8-power team. They seem to, like, you know, added units for that role in particular. So it is good that we have these ECAs in here because it can complement the team so much. I feel it will be a lot helpful to take on some of these fights and some of these challenges. And then in addition to that, if we are going to get missions for like GT Heroes or Grade A Power for these like new fights, especially the Festival of Battles that as of the recording of this video is going to come out later tonight, but as of the upload of this video, it's already out. We don't know what type of missions we're going to get and things like that, but I think the event should be up, if I'm not mistaken. It should be on Dokkan info, but we don't know the actual like damage cap that these guys have. But there are some missions here that you can use. But no, they don't actually necessarily require you to beat it with like a team in and of itself, so you're good. But yeah, GT Goku looks really strong. Of course, by collecting a lot of key spheres, you're gonna look very well defensively. What happens if we put him on slot? We can't dodge, so I'm like, do we do it? Nah, I feel like we're just gonna we're gonna plain die here. But let's see what happens. Goku needs to collect as many key spheres as he can, so let's look at his defense. 590k. Collect 9 orbs here. Actually, wait, what? So why was that? Why did he got up so high on defense when we got those orbs earlier? Okay, ow. Okay, we can still see it. If Jiren doesn't super attack us here, I think we're good to go. Let me see. Do we? Okay, I thought that again, I'm afraid of copyright. I am allergic to copyright claim, and I don't want to get copyright claim here. So, all right, let's see. Goku, we got a nice juiced up. Well, never mind. I think we're dead here. Let's see. I was gonna say we got a juiced up Goku. Oh no, okay, double digits. Okay, that's nice. Okay, 25 million. We got a juiced up Goku, a lot of defense support. We got 40% damage reduction this time around because, again, we got double Goku rotation. Then, of course, we will see a little bit of an extra higher attack stat once Super Saiyan 4 Goku in on slot 3 gets the super. So we'll keep an eye out for his attack stat there. So 31 million here. Not too bad. Yeah, there's a real legitimate team here. Yeah, his super attack, look at that, 27 million now. So nice little attack stat. He does some really good damage. I feel as though that's some good stuff right there. So I like it. So next up, we're gonna be showcasing Vegeta on the next video. I'm hopeful to just upload these back to back so you guys can be able to see the performances together. I will possibly be running the same team. We shouldn't have any issues. So yeah, do let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about GT Super Saiyan Goku. Nice little run that we had here. He actually really performed really well. Kind of wanted to put him a little bit under fire in terms of just, you know, getting a super attack here and there, but at the moment, you know, I feel like he's gonna be fine. I feel like he's gonna be good. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.